What is happening there, citizens of the Reject Nation? We are going to watch Wednesday episode 4 today. John, how are you?
I am groovy and ready to get spooky. How are you?
I like that. You know what else I like? I like when you guys hit the like button. Please hit that like button. It does wonders around here, so please go ahead and do that. Also, subscribe and click that notification bell to get notified when our reaction is up for the next episode of Wednesday. And full-length reaction watch-alongs, we sync up with your own copy of Wednesday, available for super sexy rejects at our Patreon page. Over there, we cover several shows exclusively with reaction highlights and watch-alongs included. Thank you so much to everyone who has followed us at our Patreon. Your support means the globe. We're overtaking it. All right, guys, let's do it. Thing hand.
You ready for a Mission Impossible thing gag?
Dr. Kinbot tells me I should get out more.
So cool.
What remains of the chest and torso indicates a frenzied attack. Subject has been almost entirely disemboweled.
Yikes.
Subject's left foot is missing. It appears to have been chewed off at the ankle.
Beast has a necklace made of feet.
Appreciate you coming back to the office, Doc.
No problem, Sheriff. I thought you should see this before I issued my report on the latest victim. It's a real noodle scratcher.
Ugh.
The killer cut off 2 toes from the victim's left foot.
Gross.
It's like a reverse nesting doll.
At least I'm going out in style. Friday's my last day.
Happy retirement, Doc.
I'm gonna surprise Mrs. Anwar with a 4-week cruise. Excited to trade rib shears for Mai Tais.
Let him go, Doc.
It's your only friend, I get it.
Full rigor. You've been dead a while. Guess you won't mind waiting another day for me to cut you open.
Oh, shit.
But also, oh shit.
Think you get her out.
Things got this, yeah. Luckily. Great hiding spot.
5 more minutes. I was just getting comfortable.
Dude, I bet you have all kinds of sensory deprivation experiences in one of those.
Whoa, what a nut.
Whoa.
Turns out, all of the monster's victims have had body parts surgically removed. The first one a kidney, the second one a finger.
Wednesday, I don't really feel
The
like...
third one a gallbladder. His murders aren't mindless. He's collecting trophies like a seasoned serial killer. It's quite impressive, actually. Fetch your smelling salts. Again.
Should be happy. You got color on your side of the room now.
Tweaked my back fencing.
The orchid produces a pheromone that mimics a female insect. Once the plant is pollinated, what do the male insects get in exchange?
Nada. Just like all the guys at the Raven.
Oh!
Ah! Burns.
There's even a DJ. MC Bloodsuckers.
I'd rather stick needles in my eyes. I'd probably do that anyway.
Or you could invite someone and have a little fun.
Follow the clues to the dance.
Is this his home?
Xavier didn't get those scratches from fencing. He's hiding something.
He's hiding a mislead.
He's hiding Tyler. Well,
I'm staying steady on my theory.
yep. Yep, still Tyler. This changes nothing.
I don't know.
Xavier, you just became that much more interesting.
Yeah, but if he was bringing him to life out of the drawings, they wouldn't be that sturdy, right?
I am not wavering.
Wednesday,
Xavier,
what are you doing?
nothing. Why don't you give me a tour?
Maybe another time. Why were you looking for me?
Invite to the dance.
And to say yes.
Is this about a certain dance that makes you want to poke needles into your eyes, perhaps? I'm all ears.
This was my chance to get up close and personal with a potential serial killer. How could I refuse? Are you really going to make me ask? Would you? Would you go to the dance with me?
And then projectile vomits.
Thought you'd never ask.
Neither did I.
Oh my God! Wednesday Addams is going to the Raven.
You need something that screams, first date, stand back, bitches, I have arrived. And I know just the place.
Oh, where are we going?
Yeah,
Our
buddy.
first roomie shopping spree. The dance committee's suggesting all white to match the theme, but that's not gonna fly with us.
I just love the spirit of this show.
Yeah.
I'm going to seek help, and I'm not stopping.
Damn.
Damn, yeah, get that one.
That is the one.
Are you going to the Raven this weekend?
I'm not required to answer your questions out in the wild, am I?
I hope I can bump into my therapist and say that. I'm required to answer questions out in the wild, am I?
I followed you around all week just to be able to say that.
Person who drew this, that your suspect? When you bring me some concrete evidence, maybe we'll talk.
Get some concrete evidence. What kind of concrete evidence are you looking for?
Gotta cast one of those
Bring the
footprints.
creature here.
So why are you sitting here, Lucas Walker?
I got a friend who works at Hot Couture. She overheard you're on the hunt for a date to the Raven. Maybe we can help each other out.
What's your game, Mayor Boy?
You guys have the Raven coming up this weekend, right?
I must be the only one not obsessed with this stupid dance.
So you're not going?
Actually, I was forced to ask someone as an act of self-preservation.
Sure, that happens, I guess. So who is it?
Xavier.
Oh, no.
Hope you two have fun.
I'm not sure why you're becoming upset.
I mean, call me crazy, Wednesday, but you keep giving me these signals.
It's not my fault I can't interpret your emotional Morse code.
Ha! That's a line. That's a bar.
I mean, am I in the more than friend zone or just a pawn in some game you're playing?
I feel you, man.
Story of my life, bro.
Need to prioritize.
Thanks for clearing that up. Guess give me a call if I ever move up your to-do list.
Ouch.
Yeah,
How's he becoming more of the edgy badass? Wednesday, you're a heartbreaker.
Could you get this to your roomie? Put in a good word for me. I hear she's still sans date for the Raven.
Oh,
golly.
People like me and you were different. We're original thinkers, intrepid outliers in this vast cesspool of adolescence.
Disruptors.
You're not going to the Raven either?
Actually, I am. With Xavier.
I see.
Oh, poor Eugene.
Circle. I think I know where that is.
Show me.
Oh, yeah, that's a very...
It's a very Tim Burton-y hole.
Very, very specific circle he found.
Check this out.
What if it's just a kink chamber?
Yeah, it's just someone's dungeon.
Yahtzee.
Yahtzee.
What is that?
Concrete proof.
That's a bingo.
God damn it. I came here to seduce you.
How do you know what the monster looks like? Or are these all just self-portraits?
Oh, what, you think it's me? I saved your life.
So did the monster.
You are so out of line right now.
I'm just trying to uncover the truth. And your art seems to have a recurring motif.
This creature's been haunting my dreams for the past couple weeks. I try to block it out, but I can't, so I just come in here and paint it. When I was painting this one, the claws reached out of the canvas and took a swipe at me.
Ooh,
wow.
Damn.
You were in here. Before, when I caught you outside. That's the only reason you asked me to the Raven, isn't it?
I mean, you'll still go, right?
Yeah, I mean, we're still on it.
You are unbelievable.
It's nothing personal.
No, it never is with you, is it? I mean, do you even care about anyone or anything at all, Wednesday?
Yeah, thing. Truly the tortured artist.
Definitely Tyler.
Yep.
That's the claw of the monster, and that's a dried blood sample from a potential suspect. Run the DNA test and see if they match.
I'm not playing games, Addams.
Neither am I, Sheriff.
Clearly.
She's done more for this investigation than anyone on your team.
You know, I figured since neither you nor I have a date to the dance.
We should go together.
What? No.
Oh.
So we stalk out the cave and identify the monster.
It's better than a dance.
Oh, you should have gone with Eugene.
So,
I hear you might be free tomorrow night after all.
You don't have a date already?
I think she was waiting for him.
Just the tips.
What are you... Did you get permission from Wednesday to do this?
Little matchmaker thing. Damn.
This is where Vecna fought 11.
Yep. Someone drop running up that hill right now.
You were a Nevermore student once. Don't you remember being full of hope and excitement about the Raven?
All I remember is disappointment. The boy I asked turned me down for another girl.
Gomez!
Gomez! That's he murdered her heart.
I'm coming, Eugene.
Oh, no. What have you done?
Tyler.
Got your invite. Guessing you had dang drop it in the tip jar?
Good guess.
I mean, your note was so genuine and...
Oh, no!
Jesus Christ. No.
Now that I'm here, I'm glad I came.
No.
Say yes.
How could you do this to me?
Did he steal it?
Somehow.
What'd you pay for it?
5-finger discount.
Thing?
Behave
Don't look.
thing. So great.
Let's see this reveal shot. Come on. Damn!
I don't look that good in anything.
You look.
Unrecognizable. Ridiculous. A classic example of female objectification for the male gaze.
Amazing. I mean it, Wednesday. You look beautiful.
Give us a little smile, girl.
You'd be a lot prettier.
What happened to staking out the cave?
Oh, shit. Don't have this discussion in front of Tyler. He's the monster.
Guess I'll check out the woods myself.
Don't go alone. It's too dangerous. We'll go together tomorrow night. Understood?
Oh, poor Eugene.
I'm afraid Eugene's gonna die. Or get maimed. Or something bad. I don't know.
Hummer never shies away from danger.
No.
No, you...
No!
No!
You any teeny?
Wowie!
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Let me fix that.
Enid?
Yikes.
Ah, yeah.
Is that your date?
Yes. And he's having the best time with me. We are both loving this dance together.
Don't
Nah.
cry, Enid.
Something's not right.
Does your mood have to do with a certain pigtailed goth girl? She's not here. We are.
Au contraire.
I'm sorry. I do really like being here with you, so I appreciate the last minute invitation.
So now we're talking about Wednesday Addams.
You brought her up.
Yeah. Break your own rule.
Yeah.
Wednesday totally busted out of her cocoon.
Time to dance, dance, dance.
Girly.
Yeah.
Heartbreaker.
This is Tyler Galpin.
Yeah, double cap, no foam, 2 pumps of sugar free.
I'm gonna go get us some drinks.
You know each other, but beyond the coffee.
This looks like a fun-ass event.
Netflix, put it on.
I come in peace.
That's a shame. I brought my pocket vase.
Yes.
The medieval kind.
Yep.
I love her so much. I'm the only one in the world who does.
I just don't see what you see, man.
You don't know what he did to me.
He killed our mom.
Xavier told me what you did last year. How you and your friends assaulted him and destroyed his mural on Outreach Day.
People do not pussyfoot around issues in this show.
Why'd you do it?
I could give you a million excuses, but the truth is I'm still trying to figure that out. Look, I did a terrible thing, but I swear I'm not a terrible person.
think Wednesday would be attracted to that kind of
Did
violence.
you think I was going to judge you over some lousy prank? I would have taken it further.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
That's a good call.
Maybe there's a reason I liked you.
She knew the smiles coming is in her eyes.
Dude,
It's
like
not the lips, it's in the eyes.
the way, the smiles and just like the subtle communications with each eye motion, so good, so alive. Ooh.
Oh shit!
Oh, here we go.
Oh
yes.
What is she doing? Yes.
Yes, Winston.
Cool. It's like some Rob Rodriguez shit.
Yeah. Get that classic Wednesday dance.
Keep it going, girl.
Yes. So good. Oh my god. Yes.
I like how it's from like a 60s movie. She looks so hot right now. Damn it.
I'm so attracted to you. Be drawing you all night.
Do me a favor.
What?
Take off your amulet and make me forget about it.
Oh.
You broke up with me because you thought I was manipulating you with my siren song. Now you want me to use it to help you get over another girl?
You weren't supposed to bring her up. So is there going to be like an extended sequence?
Netflix will put that out as its own little special. Like Rogers the Musical or something.
Guys, I was thinking that maybe this isn't such a good idea. I don't want my dad to get any blowback or anything, you know?
To get revenge on those freaks for nuking Crackstone's fountain.
Yeah, don't tell me you've got soft like Tyler.
Oh no. Don't get arrested.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Wasn't the sheriff, was it?
As my dear mother always says, fire tests gold, suffering tests a woman.
That's a bar.
You don't know what it's like, never knowing people's true feelings.
What about your amulet?
It's not foolproof. It's a mild prophylactic.
Oh, I prefer them getting along.
You're lucky.
Do tell.
You don't care what people think of you.
You know, everyone keeps saying that, but might not be entirely true.
Honestly, I wish I cared a little more.
I really don't want anything to happen to this guy.
No, M. Night's gonna be okay.
Oh my god, are they gonna kiss?
They might.
Carrie.
Yep. Red dye in the sprinklers.
Blade.
The only part of that movie I know.
She smiled.
What could be better? The humanity.
They couldn't even spring for real pig's blood.
Of course.
It's only paint.
You just drank paint?
Yeah, you're gonna choke on that?
Eugene!
Eugene! Save Eugene!
Are you okay? Eugene is in the woods. He's in danger.
Like I should went right after Wednesday. Everyone's falling on the floor. She's like, you okay?
Something's up with her.
You did this? I can't believe I fell for your crap.
Aww.
Ouch.
I thought you liked me.
Wolf out. Wolf out. Wolf out. Wolf out. Wolf out. Get away from her.
Stone him. Stone Kid Cudi Jr. and his jerk friends.
She blew me off the other night, and you never told me why.
I was too embarrassed to tell you, but I accidentally looked in the mirror and kind of stoned myself with my snakes.
Ooh,
Yikes. We should probably take it slow, right?
Totally agree.
Let's establish a safe word.
Yeah, like, I'm dying.
Like, ouch, my face. Oh, go
Kissing.
for it, kids.
Are there two monsters?
Over here!
Oh no, this is the shot.
Eugene.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, buddy.
Oh my god! Is he alive?
Oh, it just got personal.
Ugh. I don't.
I know what's going on.
Okay. All right.
You ready for it?
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
The dad is the sheriff, and he's also the wolf.
Okay.
I refuse to let go of Tyler.
I think you might be. I feel
He's
like
covering
there's
his
some,
tracks.
at least, at very, very least, yes. That would make the most. That would make a lot of sense because yeah, he goes back to the cave. He wipes the evidence. I feel like in the brief flash, I caught maybe a little bit of his beard in there.
Yes.
So yeah, I think the big question is is he also a monster or is he just trying to cover up for Tyler? But yeah.
He seems awfully dismissive of concrete evidence.
Surely does. Yes, and he doesn't seem to want much help.
Yes.
Yeah.
I refuse to let Tyler go.
Nope.
Too many signs.
Nope.
I just feel like whenever I predict something and then I drop it,
you should have stuck to your guns.
and then I
No.
eventually drop it after some time, then I'm like, damn it, I shouldn't have dropped it.
Stick to it. I support you.
I'm
still
sticking
with
to
you.
my guns.
I'm still convinced.
That was a great episode. That was the best one of the season so far.
Yeah, man. We danced with our hands above our heads like Jesus said.
I thought all the genres and elements of this series, from the high school show to the investigative mystery angle, supernatural qualities, I thought this was and it was also like wonderfully paced, and it was really fun, and it ends in a way that feels like the investigation is really personal now.
Mhm.
Because they had a moment with Eugene and Wednesday at the very beginning when she was pretty much identifying with him, and they, like she said in the last episode, you remind me of my brother, and then in this episode, or like we're a certain kind of outcast, so she does care for him, right? And so now this is something where she really does give a shit, and all these things about not caring and everything. I'm like, well, that's completely out the window now. Like, she really does care, and I thought this was just a wonderfully. I thought it did a great job of intercutting around all the different plot lines, going to Enid and Bianca and Xavier, like all of them. I thought were really, really, really interesting, and I thought it had a good ramp up till the very last shot. It was really well executed. Like, I thought this breathed really well, and it was the best edited one.
Sure.
And then even to have a moment where Wednesday's dancing, which I wouldn't. It's because that dance is so. It's a very because I never saw any of the dance, but I did hear like there's a dance scene, and like I think everyone did. I feel like I might have seen like an image of the dress at one point. I'm not sure. It was around the time when I didn't give a shit about the show, so it probably came in my memory at one point.
Yeah.
So I didn't bother to commit anything I saw.
That's good.
Glimpse.
That's good.
But yeah, even like the dance scene is so specifically fine tuned to her character.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just have her dance regularly, or you can't have it be something so obnoxious that it feels like a cartoon. Like, it has to feel within the ghoulish realm of Wednesday, which I think having her dance moves be something that feels a little bit like I thought of like the Thriller zombies doing like a 60s dance.
Yeah. The Thriller mixed with just that 60s era kind of surf rock, just kind of like we're all kind of wiggling and just following. Yeah, it's not a specific like erudite dance steps kind of thing.
Yeah, I thought it was excellent. I love this episode. I thought this from beginning to end, like it started off with a really great morgue scene. And it just kept ramping up, and it stayed. And I thought everything coalesced in a way that felt rewarding. So I thought this was a really this was easily out of the 4. This is the best one so far.
Yeah, agreed. It's. I think the show has done nicely to build steadily across each of these 4 episodes we've seen thus far, and much in the same way this episode does have just like a really nice gradual build up to like a really nice chaotic crescendo. And like I had heard, it's funny, coming into the show I knew that it was like the biggest show ever on Netflix or one of the biggest viewerships, but also I'd heard some differing reviews about how it was executed and how good or not it is and how much it leans into like YA trope or whatever else, not really in terms of specifics, but just in overview. And so here I've actually been so pleased and enthralled by how much I'm kind of invested in every element that they're going for. Like I like just spending time with the kids and thinking about the previous episode we watched, even having like I'm sure the Nightshade Society or whatever that is will come back, but even that, like I'm almost not mad that's not more of a thing, because this has sort of managed to, while not completely separating itself from comparisons we were making earlier to things like a Harry Potter or whatever else, like it does have its own unique Addams Family-esque charm, and I don't feel like I'm watching Riverdale or something, even though you have certain elements that are certainly akin to that. So like I think it's, at least for my viewership, done really nicely to both draw me in and invest me, but also just have a lot of, fun and character and nuance in all the right little places. Like part of what I especially liked about this episode and leading up to this they've demonstrated is like they're not afraid to set something up and then have the discussion instead of making you wait. Like I feel like a lesser show would have made you wait for her to confront him about the art, or for Enid and Ajax to talk about what happened with her getting invited to the dance and all that stuff. Like I think they've made a nice display of both like an intriguing mystery that, even though we're still pretty convinced of like what the actual outcome is, I'm still like in for it. And I think even if like the outcome, we have like a pretty, we're committed to who we suspect, I'm still like excited for the mystery to keep unfolding and for all the different little elements to keep presenting themselves, because even if it does turn out to be what we suspect, I'm still thrilled by the journey of the mystery. So
yeah, because I'm not. I would say that if like with the whole thing, which I like, don't get me wrong, the show sometimes does throw me for a loop.
Sure.
Of like, okay, well, he did go to boarding school or some shit. He was gone.
Military school. Yeah.
Clearly has some anger problems
yes.
that exist before him. But that also goes to serve the creature.
Yeah. Well, 2 months ago, let's have this 2 months ago experiences. Yeah.
It's more like, of course, I have my doubts, but I'm like, nah, you got to stay steady. I got to commit this time. I got to stick it through till the end. So yeah, I think that the way they've handled every character, like I'm invested in everyone. I like watching everyone.
Yeah.
Even when you're cutting away from Wednesday, like I really enjoy Enid a hell of a lot. I think she's
great.
She's such a wonderful, boisterous personality. I love watching her. The sheriff is great too. As much as he can be a hard ass, I think he has a lot of good presence. And I really enjoyed the scene with Bianca and Wednesday. Actually, she felt human this episode.
Quite.
Instead of more than just that scene, even her interaction with Xavier when it came to Wipe My Memory. A lot of times it has. I've been waiting for Bianca to get interesting because it has just sort of been your queen bee and you're pining over X. And it hasn't really been that evolved. And this was the time I'm like, oh, you feel like a three-dimensional character now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Xavier, I think it's something about that tortured artist kind of character who can sometimes rub me the wrong way for some reason.
Because you see too much of yourself in him and you don't like what you see.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm looking in a mirror. Mainly just the looks department is what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Not so much the personality, but the looks. I don't like seeing a tall, good-looking white guy.
That's right.
I deal with that privilege every day.
Seeing
It's really
double,
hard.
geez.
Really hard. So sometimes his there's just something about his performance that it's the only one I kind of hover in and out of. It's strange because I always enjoy watching him. I'm never like, get off the screen, man. I always enjoy watching him, but he's the one who wavers in and out of moments of believability to me in certain parts of his delivery.
The funny thing is, you feel about Xavier the way I feel about Tyler.
Yeah, because I like Tyler. I
do too.
I enjoy
I do too.
Tyler a lot.
But he has a and it's the range of the performance has grown over these episodes, but especially the first couple, I was like, he's got a specific delivery for most of his lines.
Well, I think they're having him to. If it is him as
Sure.
the monster, it would stand to reason that they put him in a certain kind of framework with the delivery.
Yeah.
Because it's supposed to be like when you go back and watch the season.
Then
This is all hinging off of whether or not he's the
If
monster.
it's not Tyler, it's
But
gonna ruin everything.
But if it is him, then it's one of those where you're like, oh, I get what he's doing now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But because he has the kid from, they both have a variation of kid of the wrong side of the tracks kind of performance.
Yeah.
But him especially is a normie for now. But Eugene, that's sad. I was really, the second he decided to go on his own, I was like, fuck, he's going to die.
I have hope that they'll
I
do
hope he would
the
still live.
Netflix thing,
Yeah.
or like at the beginning of episode 5, it's like, oh, he's okay, it's not my blood, or something, or hey, he'll live at least. I don't know. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. Although I appreciate that with this show, I wouldn't necessarily put it past them. It's like, even though they had that bit with Rowan where you technically see him, he died, so like Eugene could die, and I think that's another nice thing about this show. Is even though there are elements that are fun and familiar and that you can sort of sit and poke and predict, I think they're good at tripping the light in certain moments where you're pulled out of that and you are just kind of invested or concerned. And this is a show where actually, funny enough, like I think the love triangle works really well because I'm like, I like them both. I don't know who she'd end up with. You know?
Well, it's well justified.
Yeah.
I'm kind of sick of
Or
love
if any.
triangles, but I think I think the way the plot weaves it in and out.
Yeah.
Is well justified. Like, I really like how she asked him to the dance because it was for the ulterior motives.
Yeah.
It wasn't because she actually felt
Secretly
compelled to
wanted
go
to
with
go.
at all. Like, she doesn't want to go to, like, and the show never even alludes that she actually wants to go whatsoever.
Yeah.
But I love of how they've been using Thing, because Thing, as adorable as that character is and as wonderful as the effects design is, he's becoming more of this. There's no Uncle Fester in the show yet, but he is becoming like an uncle in a way of looking out and wanting her to have an adolescence a bit. you know, have the
get out of her
emotional
comfort
connection
zone.
and stuff. Yeah, I think that's great of how it's totally manipulated the situation. But that's what I loved about the writing of it, was because you can see that she was negatively affected by Xavier's lashing out towards her over going into the barn and the drawings and stuff, that she was affected by it, especially when he's like, I don't care about anyone. And then to be confronted with the Tyler situation, you know, like it was a nice push for her to be tempted / guilted into going through with the dance because she couldn't go through with that emotion again.
Yeah, totally.
And I thought it was really well executed. So yeah, I think I thought this was a absolutely wonderful episode. It had a great pulse about it, and it never took its foot off the pedal.
Mhm.
And it had a lot of fun, and yeah, I'm thrown for a loop here. There must be 2 monsters.
There's got to be some other. Yeah, the monster at least has an accomplice or a helper. Of some kind.
Why? But I'm forgetting all about. I'm so focused on the monster that I'm like, why was Gwendoline Christie though not?
Yeah.
Like, why'd she cover up Rowan's death?
Yeah.
That's what I can't figure out. Is it the mayor? No, it didn't look like the mayor.
It's a good. Well, yeah. I mean, I feel like there are multiple. Part of me wonders, like, well, you know, this is bad for Nevermore, you know, to have a rampaging creature around, especially when eventually, you know, you can't pretend it's a bear forever. But I don't know. I mean, I have to imagine that with her, there's something, more afoot. But I'm really curious, and I like that I don't really have like a solid prediction about that other than just like I don't fully trust her. But even the way they play her, even the way they play Weems, like she's not one note. So like even though she's chewing a lot of scenery a lot of the time, she is a character who does experience similar things with the other people, and hearing that she like wanted to go ostensibly to the Raven dance with Gomez and stuff back in the day. Like there are suspicious things about her, but she's also like enough of a character that I'm sitting here going, I don't know. And I wonder what Miss Thornhill maybe has to do with it that hasn't been revealed, or what the secret is about her, because she's so in plain sight. And there's got to be something more to her whole thing. She's the most mysterious character at the moment, I feel like. And just really quick, I don't know, something you said about the emotionality of the whole thing regarding the dance, I think actually plays really nice to Wednesday. Again, this show could easily betray its central character in a number of ways by needing to engage us in one way or another. But I think the way in which you have I think the triangle is nice because she could end up with none of them, and it's sort of like watching her flirt with connection and emotion. And that thing she says about, I wish I cared more, like that's a less explored and like a real thing that I'm sure some people go through. And so like I think they've found very conscientious ways of giving us emotion to connect to with Wednesday, even though the bread and butter of the character is sort of that she's not that way. So yeah, there's more cleverness at work here than I was expecting going in, I guess.
She's just gonna bawl her eyes out in the final scene,
and then just go straight into like a maniacal laugh.
She's gonna be wildly sensitive. Season 2,
just cry at everything.
All right, guys. Well, what do you think about this episode? Leave your thoughts down below. Leave a like, subscribe. You can check us on Patreon. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey. And last but not least, we'll end this with a Patron. Got to shout out Michael B. Omni Media, because Omni Media, other than being a great friend of mine, and also the fact that we collaborated on Tales of the Jedi, Coraline we did together too, he has covered Wednesday as well. And apparently it's done well for the channel. People really like his reactions.
Well done.
So if you're looking for more Wednesday reactions, I highly encourage you to go check out Omni Media. That's O as in octopus, M as in mother, N as in Nancy. 1 is in the number 1. It's literally the number 1, and then the word media. That's a really weird thing to search. Omni Media. So, Michael, thank you so much for being a great pal, and also, love talking with you all the time. We do talk a lot these days.
All the time. We never stop talking. You guys,
usually several times a week.
Can't ever get an edgewise.
I know. John's always left out of the conversation when we're talking. Slowly just
over here across the room, just peering over my shoulder with angst and jealousy.
Michael, love you, New John.
I am. You know what? It's fine. I deserve that. You've been here supporting us long enough. You can be me.
Yeah. Okay, old Michael.
Oh, ouch.
Old Michael, New John. That's what we call you. Call them around the reject household.
Old Michael here.
Old Michael, New John.
Well, New John, enjoy the name.
Michael,
wear
John.
it better than I did.
No.
I'll do my best
Your
to
names
be
have
old
an association. All right, so we're going to honor. All right, see you guys.